Hi everyone! Do you think you need complicated recipes to make delicious meals? What if I told you that you only need 3 ingredients? From cheesy Brie bites to crispy pork and even Oreo pie, everything comes together in minutes, and it's all so delicious, you won't believe it's this easy. Alright, let's dive in and see why these 8 genius air fryer ideas are making everyone rush out to buy one. Let's kick things off with a snack that'll make you feel like a gourmet chef. First, grab 250 grams of Brie cheese, nice and creamy, and cut it into bite-sized cubes. Throw those into a bowl. Next up, we've got 200 grams of ham. Dice it up and toss it in with the Brie. Now crush 1 clove of garlic and add it to the mix. Get your hands in there and mix everything together. It should feel a bit like playing with clay, just tastier. Now roll the mixture into small balls. Dip each ball into a beaten egg, then roll them in some breadcrumbs to give them that crispy coating. By the way, things like breadcrumbs and spices aren't counted as main ingredients in this video, just little extras to make the dish even better. Once that's done, pop them into the air fryer at 180 degrees Celsius for about 15 minutes. The result? Crispy, golden, cheesy bites that will have everyone reaching for more. Enjoy! Here's a twist on the classic hot dog. Grab a bowl and toss in some minced beef. Next, take your hot dog buns and slice them in half. Use a spoon to press a little deep into each half. This will hold our delicious filling. Now scoop that seasoned minced beef right into those buns. Make sure to press it down, so the flavor really gets into every bite. Pop the filled buns into the air fryer and cook until the beef is done, for about 5 minutes. While they are cooking, grab your mozzarella and grate it nice and fine. The cheese is going to melt perfectly over the meat in just a bit. Once the buns are done, sprinkle that shredded mozzarella on top and pop them back into the air fryer for a couple more minutes. When they are done, serve them up and enjoy. These are way better than your average hot dog. The meat is juicy, the cheese is perfectly melted, and the flavor is just incredible. You're going to love every single bite. This next one is a lighter option, but trust me, it's just as satisfying, perfect for when you want a snack that's quick but full of flavor. Grab 200 grams of cottage cheese and put it in a bowl. Now, as always, I'm reaching into my trusty pocket for an egg. You never know when you'll need one, right? Separate the yolk and toss it in with the cheese. Then add 1 tablespoon of flour and 1 tablespoon of sugar, though honestly, it's just as good without it if you prefer it less sweet. Give everything a good mix until smooth. Use a spoon to scoop out a bit of the mixture, roll it into a small ball and repeat until you've used all the dough. Pop those little cheese balls into the air fryer at 180 degrees Celsius for about 15 minutes. Once they are golden and crispy, dust them with a little powdered sugar for a sweet finish. Simple, delicious, and ready in no time. And trust me, they're even better when you dip them in some sour cream or yogurt, perfect for adding that creamy contrast to the crispy texture. Let's whip up a super simple pie. First, let me just get our air fryer ready. Oh, what's this? Well, would you look at that? My air fryer is feeling generous today. It's giving us perfectly measured 450 grams of yogurt. You can use plain or flavored. wherever you have in your fridge, or air fryer apparently. And of course another egg from my pocket. I'll crack all 4 right into the bowl. Add 4 tablespoons of cornstarch and whisk everything together until smooth, like a nice pancake batter. Line a baking dish with parchment paper, place it in the air fryer basket and pour in the yogurt mixture. Bake at 180 degrees Celsius until it's perfectly set. It should take for about 35 minutes. When it's done, you'll have a light, fluffy yogurt pie that's perfect for any time of day. Enjoy it warm or chilled, it's delicious either way. Just look at that texture, light as a cloud but rich and creamy at the same time. This is what perfection looks like. Now let's move on to something that'll make your mouth water just from the aroma. Time for some pork. Take a nice piece of pork belly and using a sharp knife, score it both lengthwise and crosswise. These cuts are crucial. They help the meat get extra crispy and allow those flavors to penetrate deep inside. Put the pork in a bowl and pour in a bit of vinegar and soy sauce to marinate it. Let that sit for about 20 minutes. The vinegar works its magic by tenderizing the meat, while the soy sauce adds that perfect savory depth. Together, they create a flavor bomb that'll make this pork absolutely irresistible. This combination also helps us get that perfectly crispy exterior we're looking for. Once it's ready, place it in the air fryer at 130 degrees Celsius for 30 minutes. See how the meat is starting to transform? We are going low and slow first, to make sure it's perfectly tender inside. Then crank it up to 200 degrees Celsius for an additional 20 minutes to get that crispy finish. The result? Perfectly cooked crispy pork that's juicy on the inside and crunchy on the outside. You'll definitely want to share this one if you can resist eating it all yourself. For something a little more exotic, let's try these crispy chicken bites. Well, what do we have here? Looks like my air fryer has been busy prepping some ground chicken for us. Start with 200 grams of ground chicken in a bowl. Add a dash of oyster sauce, a pinch of salt and some freshly ground black pepper. Mix everything up and transfer the mixture into a piping bag. Now grab a sheet of nori, those dried seaweed sheets, and pipe the chicken mixture onto the nori. Roll it up like a sushi roll, then cut it into equal-sized pieces. Dip each piece in a cornstarch slurry and pop them in the air fryer until crispy. These need about 5 to 10 minutes to get perfectly crispy. Keep an eye on them through the window, you'll know they're ready when they turn golden brown. These fusion bites are absolutely amazing. Crispy outside, juicy inside and packed with flavor. They're perfect for parties, and I guarantee your guests will be asking for the recipe. Craving something sweet? Let's make an Oreo pie. Start by unwrapping 28 Oreo cookies. Toss them into a blender and blend until they turn into a fine crumb. Add 1 teaspoon of baking powder and 1 cup of milk. Blend it all together until smooth. Pour this mixture into a muffin tin or small cake molds and bake in the air fryer at 180 degrees Celsius for 30 minutes. Finish with a generous drizzle of chocolate sauce while they're still warm. Watch it melt into all those nooks and crannies. Now that's what I call dessert perfection. Let's move on to a crowd favorite – crispy hash browns that are sure to hit the spot. Grate 300 grams of potatoes into a bowl filled with water to stop them from browning. Once grated, squeeze out all the water using a sieve and your hands. Transfer the dried potatoes to a new bowl. Time for another visit to my magic pocket. This egg will help bind everything together perfectly. Add 1 tablespoon of cornstarch. For seasonings, everyone has their favorites. I usually go with classic salt and pepper, but today I'm trying this version with garlic powder, hot pepper and paprika. Mix everything until well combined. Now shape the mixture into small patties. I'm using a cooking ring and a spoon on a cutting board lined with parchment paper. Makes it super easy and mess-free. Freeze them for a bit before cooking to help them hold their shape. Once frozen, give them about 15 minutes in the air fryer until they are golden brown and irresistibly crispy. Once done, serve them with ketchup for that classic touch. Enjoy these hash browns as a snack or alongside your favorite breakfast. And that's it! 8 easy air fryer recipes that are guaranteed to impress. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please share it on your social media.